Fantasy Report. And the last matchup of the week featured the Thunderbolts against the Bucktown Thumbs. And although the Thunderbolts pulled out an 8-3-1 victory over the Thumbs managed to take the Smokin' Aces title off of the Thunderbolts, posting a lower ERA and WHIP than the Thunderbolts. The Thumbs are the new Smokin' Aces champion. Hadouken! This should give the Thumbs a little extra motivation in their next matchup, which will be the matchup of the week. Off of their moral victory against the Thunderbolts, in which they won the Smokin' Aces title, will try to use that momentum in what could be a huge matchup between them and the rival Pilsen Paleteros. The Paleteros, coming off their tie, definitely have to be looking for that big W against the Bucktown Thumbs. This is definitely the matchup to watch for next week, folks. It's time to get into the emails, but remember, you can send questions straight to Thunder to be read on the WCW Fantasy Report. Just send those emails to www.wcwfantasyreport@gmail.com. Yes, that's real. Send your questions and get them answered on air live. Sort of. Now moving on, we got our first email of the week from our brand new mailbox. And it is from services@gmail. And it says, "Thank you for setting up your Gmail account." Oh, wait. Okay, we'll come back to this one later. Let's get to our second email of the day. It is from, it's from an unknown person. This person claims to work for ESPN, and they had this warning. ESPN likes to lie in their player notes. Don't trust the player notes. If it says a player's healthy, it's lying. Well, you know what, anonymous person? I think you're right. Because all I know is the note on Vladimir Guerrero said, "Oh, he's fine. His ribs feel good. He's able to swing freely." Next day, he's on the DL for a month or more. Chris Carpenter said, "Healthy as a horse. Nothing wrong here. Arm looks healthy. Leg looks healthy." Too bad they didn't say anything about his side. Yeah, well, he's probably out for like a month and a half. So basically, whenever ESPN says your player's healthy, you better trade him or drop him immediately. And if ESPN says your player's hurt, oh, man, I have no idea what you should do then. Jeez. Our next email comes from Harry Sack of McKinley Park. Harry writes, "Man, did you see the Blackhawks and Bulls both win? Do you think a championship is in the cards?" Well, Mr. Sack, yes it is. After seeing the Blackhawks, I can only guess that, judging by this first game, that they will sweep every opponent and win the Stanley Cup. Yeah. And as far as the Bulls go, man, you see Derrick Rose? Man, he's really good. Like, he's better now than he was all year, and he ever was in college. And the Bulls can thank Kevin Garnett for dying and crawling and not playing. And as long as he isn't playing, I think the Bulls can beat the Celtics and then sweep everyone else and win the championship. And then after they win, Derrick Rose can start playing baseball and I can have him on my team. I mean, what can't he do? I predict 50 homers and 60 stolen bases. Now let me throw it out there one more time. Please send your email questions or comments to WCW Fantasy Report at gmail.com. We're out of time, unfortunately, and we've got to go. But please tune in next week, same time, same place. Remember to send in your questions, and we'll be bringing you everything that you need to know regarding WCW on the WCW Fantasy Report for Baseball.